Place the hardwared second section on top of the bottom section and against the perimeter seal. Temporarily secure the section in place by driving a 16-penny nail in the jamb and carefully bending it over the end of the section to keep in place. We will now place hardware on the top section. Place the top section face down on sawhorses. Position and rotate stile stiffener as shown into the hinge pocket at the top of the center stile. Stile stiffeners are included with all Heritage, Stratford, and Classica doors. They always need to be used to prevent premature stile fatigue. Once installed, stile stiffeners do not require any fasteners to secure in place. The side tabs will secure the part in the hinge pocket. If a strut is required, install along top rail of section using 2 1/4" by 5/8" universal screws in holes 1 and 2 on each end stile. We will now attach the top fixture. Loosen the nuts at the top of the top fixture. The top fixture can be installed in either direction in the top corner of the end stile in holes 4, 5, and 9 using 3 1/4" by 5/8" universal screws. Place the hardwared top section on top of the intermediate section and against the perimeter seal. Temporarily secure the section in place by driving a 16-penny nail into the jamb and carefully bending it over each end of the section to keep in place. Once section is secured, fold upper leaves of center hinges up and attach to the intermediate section in holes V and W using 2 1/4" by 5/8" universal screws. Repeat these steps for the top section. There is an end hinge for both the left and right side. They are stamped with an R and an L. The stud is placed at the bottom and acts as a pivot point. These 14-gauge end hinges are also gusseted for extra strength. Align the end hinge studs with the extruded holes in the edge of the end stiles and insert. Secure with 2 1/4" by 5/8" universal screws using holes 20 and 23. Repeat the steps for the top section. Place rollers in roller carriers. Repeat these steps for the other side. Locate and arrange your track parts. Loosely attach jamb brackets to the vertical track in holes 4 and 6 for 7-foot doors and holes 4 and 6 for 8-foot doors with 1 1/4" by 5/8" track splice bolt and 1 1/4" by 20 hex nut. Hex nuts always go on the outside of the track curve. The smallest numbered hole is installed closest to the bottom of the vertical track. Repeat steps for the second jamb bracket. 2 jamb brackets are required for each piece of vertical track. Loosely attach flag brackets to the top of the vertical track with 2 1/4" by 5/8" track splice bolts and 2 1/4" 20 hex nuts. Hex nuts always go on the outside of the track curve. Position the flat side of the flag bracket and track facing toward the jamb. Place vertical track with jamb brackets attached over the rollers. Be sure to leave 3/8" of space between the open edge and the vertical track. Pre-drill 3/16" holes for universal jamb bracket and flag bracket attachment to prevent splitting of wood. Use 5/16" by 1 5/8" lag bolts to attach universal jamb bracket and flag bracket to the jambs.